Hi, welcome to Anything Can Happen Friday, where we discuss the whole aspect of social culture side of Southeast Asia. My name is Grace Cho. This is our fourth series with the Asian Connection on Thursday, last week of every month, happening at Laundry the Curve. I'll be speaking with a band from India called Laxmi Bomb Band. Pretty young band in the region, but very ambitious and a fun bunch of musicians who'd love to deliver their tunes not only in India, but bringing them to Malaysia this time. So stay tuned with us at Anything Can Happen Friday. You're at Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.
Anything Can Happen Friday. The art and cultural side of Southeast Asia.
Welcome back to Durian ASEAN. You're with Grace Cho at Anything Can Happen Friday. So, this time we've invited a band from India and they've been around for some time. I will say pretty young, I guess. They are called Laxmi Bomb Band, all the way from India.
Good morning.
Hi.
This is Laxmi Bomb.
So before we get into introduction of you guys, tell us about the name Laxmi Bomb. How did it come about?
So basically, if you go to India, there's this festival called Diwali.
Diwali.
Yeah, it's called the Festival of Lights.
Yes. Even in Malaysia, we do celebrate.
Yeah, it's a pretty Asian thing, but it's a very, very Indian thing.
I see.
It's called the Festival of Lights, and we have a lot of people who just sort of flock the streets, and they just basically burst a lot of these crackers and fireworks. And amongst one of these fireworks is a very iconic, symbolic firework called Laxmi Bomb.
Laxmi Bomb.
So Lakshmi actually is it's a Hindu goddess. I mean, there are many gods and goddesses in Hindu mythology, and Lakshmi is a very, very important, prominent figure. And the Laxmi Bomb is a firecracker, and it has a design of Lakshmi around the firecracker.
Oh, right.
And it's supposedly the loudest and the most explosive of them all.
So how long does it last?
It's like in an instant. It's just like boom, kaput.
So when you guys perform, do you guys also do have fireworks at the same time?
That is the endeavor. That is where we would like to reach.
Right.
So right now we're a very small cracker, but we would like to become the name that we tell people.
Wow, that sounds very ambitious, but all the best. Do introduce yourself to our listeners, starting from you.
I'm Joachim. I play the keyboards, Lakshmi.
My name is Chandu, aka Major C, DJ Samples.
DJ and samples, right?
My name is Levin Mendes, and I play the drums.
Percussions, maybe? No?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit,
drums
alright.
mainly.
I think he's selling himself a little short here. Actually, he's the guy who's founded the entire thing.
Yeah.
And all of the original compositions have been written, arranged, and composed by yours truly, Mr. Levin
So,
Mendes.
how about you?
And I'm just the guy who likes to be with the band.
And also sings.
I do the vocals.
So you just mentioned shortly about the founder of the band here. How did you find these guys?
So we're all friends. Actually, we know each other. We knew each other before that. We had stories before that. So
Stories in the music industry, or stories just friends and hanging out together?
Yeah, friends hanging out in the music industry.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so that's how it all connected, and Keegan and myself started the project initially, and then over the course of the year and stuff, it became Joachim came in, and finally Major C.
Right, interesting. I've been listening to your tunes for some time, and it's kind of hard for me to define your music. It goes from one to the other, and you guys do infuse a lot of elements. Could you enlighten our listeners?
You would not be able to understand the context of Laxmi Bomb if you do not understand Hindi commercial Bollywood music.
Okay.
At least of the early 60s and 70s. And
Commercial.
Yeah, Bollywood
Alright,
music.
okay.
So there was the Laxmi Bomb music is inspired, I would like to call it, not influenced, but inspired by the entire Bollywood era of the 60s and 70s and 80s, not even the 60s. And if you hear the tracks, they will have these very classical Hindi cinema motifs that are thrown in there. So yes, it is hard to define it, but we've intentionally designed it like that, so that people don't bracket us under a particular genre.
So then, who are your main, I will say, that influences from Bollywood in music from those
Bollywood
era?
it's basically movies. It's from the movies. So you have a lot of your Adnan Samis, your Bappi Lahiri's, and I mean these are this iconic, legendary composers from Bollywood itself. But individually, each of us have a varied taste. So it's
Tell us more about it. So
Yeah.
where you guys are coming from?
Okay, so I come from a hardcore rap rock, electronic sort of a background,
We come from the same background actually.
And
Yes.
also plus hip hop?
and
Not really?
Major C is
I'm more into reggae and hip hop.
Reggae and hip hop,
Yeah.
right? And then you?
I play a lot of gospel and jazz and a
R&B?
little bit of classical.
Oh, nice. It's so different.
He's
And-
been forced by us to join.
Yeah.
First.
the church wants him
That's a
back.
word. That's a word to describe it. So, to make original music in India and also coming from a different background, how did you guys actually discuss and then to come up with the one sound in a band?
It has to be a single-minded thought.
It's just the initial stage, just the push, and then it just wraps itself up with everyone filling in finally, for it to complete. So yeah, I just like kickstart.
So tell us your songs which you can highlight to our listeners. One of the songs and describe more. What are the elements you guys put it in and how has it been so far?
So there's this song called Pari by Night, which is Pari in Hindi means angel. So the track is actually Angel by Night. And the track in itself will give you a very good idea as to what Laxmi Bomb is and what the sound is all about. So it's a confluence. It's a hybrid. It's like when you eat Malaysian food and they throw in a lot of Western sort of
Fusion.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. So the thing is that in India, at least not India, from an Asian perspective,
Right.
we keep looking at the West, right? We keep looking at the West for inspiration,
That's
and
true.
we keep looking at, and we keep thinking that the white skin and the white people have the arts, the music, the culture, and we keep borrowing it from there, right? And we keep looking at it at a high pedestal. We keep saying that is the best, that's good stuff. But what we forget to understand is that we've got a lot of history and culture and roots within our own origins, right? So India in itself is very, very rich in terms of culture, subcultures. So we wanted to try and change the game in that sense and bring out the Indian sound way more. The sound that most of us, young, hip, cool, Westerner influenced kids in India, we try to hide that. We wanted to showcase that a lot more. So Pari by Night would be a very good example of that kind of a sound. It's an Indian sound that's brought out with a slight hint or a slice of westernization.
That's very interesting. But isn't it also very challenging of fusing these two elements together, but also want to highlight more of Indian or Asian sounds in
Yes.
your music?
But that's the band, we don't take the easy way out.
Right. Okay. We're gonna take a short break and we're gonna continue our conversation with Laxmi Bomb Band. But before that, I'm gonna play their latest song called Donny Bosco. I'm Grace Cho at Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.
Sucker said I'm a dog and then a lazy fucker. Taken straight out the street into the nasty weather. A Donny Bosco who saved the dawn. The brothers gave him a beat and they made him a Don Juan. Whoever made them a breeze, a night investigator. The petty masses, the sham, a final get together. They raise the chalice, embrace the dawn, and throw a fit in the crowd. There's a saying in the last song: Bones, stick it, tie her up. It's a Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up. Bah. Alone, a boy in the dormitory with the boner. Stay away from the group, the daddy's at the corner. And that is how you deface the dawn. The body pleases the priest, and the priest will then pass it on. Have a look at the fools who would make the rules. They've been lining the chambers and vestibules. And in a Jesuit frame of mind, the body praises the Lord. It's a massive pantomime.
This sun is another one. This sun is another me. The apple does not fall too far down from the tree. This sun is another you. This sun is another me. The apple does not fall too far from gravity.
Bones, stick it, tie her up, it's a Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, it's a Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, it's a Sunday. Suck a set on my dog and then a lazy fucker. Take it straight out the street into the nasty weather. A Donny Bosco who saved the dawn. The brothers gave him a beat and they made him a Don Juan.
This song is another one. This song is another me. The apple does not fall too far, not from the tree. This song is another you. This song is another me. The apple does not fall too far from gravity.
Bones, stick it, tie her up, it's a Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up, it's a Sunday. Bones, stick it, tie her up,
This song is another one. This song is another me. The apple does not fall too far, not from the tree. This song is another you. This song is another me. The apple does not fall too far from gravity.